You a radical, post-ignorance versus free radicals. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Back to the Phillies, and you're going to ignore it. The extraordinary claims is not Kevin Blanch's claims. My credentials are so deep just because I have enough credibility and credentials to have dozens of degrees. I don't file for them. It's the highest test ever given in the most difficult, toughest undergraduate program in the country in history. The 1996 class of Weber State Finance, Clyde Cooley. I'm his protege. That's the last recommendation he ever wrote. I have so many credentials, it's unbelievable. Yet these guys, this is the guy who mentored me. Baseball metaphors matter. I knew what he was right off the get. Tell somebody that he's one of the top 5 players in the history of the game. Tell somebody, they'll say, what? And then they'll start to dig in and do work on him. They're like, oh, God, I guess he is. I guess he is. My work, my credibility is impeccable. So Edelson said that. The Phillies, the cancer right there, that's the centrifuge process right there at the Philadelphia Naval Yard. Hello. You're going to ignore it. So their claims, Fukushima never killed anyone. That's an extraordinary claim. I showed you mine. You show me yours. I have 11 years of hardcore field. My field work is impeccable. It never killed anybody. That's bullshit. As he's there, right there, Gross is Afro. Just remember, I was in Vienna. I talked to Amano, his predecessor. I'm like, you go to Fukushima, it will kill you, you'll get cancer. Oh, you're going to ignore that he went to Fukushima right after and, denied it. Google it. He died of cancer. How about the head of the Fukushima 50? His mother emailed me back when I used to get hundreds of emails outside Japan. Go ask Rachel Godoya. Go ask Kathy Iwani, the people that were in Japan. It was all Kevin Blanch's work. My first initial videos, these are full-blown out float notes. I did my PhD on Mach 1-2s that was blackballed at the university that built them. Weber State built them. You think about all great knowledge is persecuted. That they make a claim that Fukushima, Chernobyl has killed no one is beyond bullshit. The head of the Fukushima 50 died of cancer in 2013. His mother emailed me and told me he was going to die before he died. There have been literally hundreds, if not thousands, of workers dead. If you don't believe me, go talk to the Pope. The Catholic freak were going in there and they're unmarked urns all over Fukushima. They used the distraught. They used the homeless. They used the people that own people, slaves. They used, refugees, immigrants, Yeah, she died. So it's real simple. You're so vain. You probably think this video is about you, don't you? You said we made such a pretty pair in the 1970s. We were all idealists. We loved the environment. We fought for it in this great middle class that we had. You traded it in. You gave up everything you fucking loved. And one of them was me. I stayed in this fight all the way. When a doctor looks you right in the eyes and says, get your affairs in order, you'll be dead in 2 months. I have AML de novo. I did all this historic work in a radical, critical condition. I watched him load my father into the body bag. The most beautiful, healthiest person you ever seen. Nuked to death in the